Hmm. I guess I could here. On the flip side, I have the insult bot
Please
approaching me.
hold.
We'll insert JoJo meme.
Target acquired. Nice outfit. Really? I mean it. I had no idea that the smelly, wandering, vagrant look was back in style. We're done here.
Oh, what a dick. Either, either way, back to what I was about to say. Um, this is pretty much a foolproof method for fighting melee against the imposter Sheepsquatch. If you plan on farming it on a daily basis, um, let me go ahead and craft this recall card real quick, and then I'll go through what you should have done to make this possible. Okay. Alright, so one thing you can definitely do is, um, well, let's go out first. So basically, as high endurance as possible because, it's not necessarily, well, defense is definitely, high defense for this battle, as well as high, energy resistance against the I-beam attacks. However, the biggest here uh, that can be overcome is it's the high damage output he's doing. Because besides, I mean, having defense, I mean, I do have Ironclad, I do have Lone Wanderer, because I this solo only. I mean, if you do this in pub, I mean, sure, if you're doing it with friends, sure, but once you get like some other people in the mix, um, you have a high possibility of not getting the hits in on the imposter Sheepsquatch. You won't get the kill, or yeah, you won't even get the kill, so you won't be able to loot the body. And there's also several legendary enemies that spawn as well. Actually, have a possibility of spawning. Like I've seen at least up to like 3 or 4 uh, spawn at once in that event, and it's really so. With that being said, um, so all right. So as far as high endurance goes, this is what you want. So I would you plan on fighting in regular armor, and especially if you this is like well this is below melee route of doing it. I mean, if you plan on going toe to toe with them, none of that stealth bullshit. I mean, just go in there and just beat the shit out of the imposter Sheepsquatch. I highly recommend Ironclad, maxed out, life for maximum health, as well as, well, this is not necessary, but I could probably swap this out for something else. But it's just 1 point, so it wouldn't really matter. Adamantium skeleton, for obvious reasons. You don't want to be, um, what do you call it? The last thing you want is limb damage, definitely, while fighting imposter Sheepsquatch. And rejuvenated, um, don't think it's very useful, but to me, I mean, anytime you get a little bit more something, like say just from, let's see, from being full, I believe that you get like a little bit more max HP and a little bit more strength. In fact, if you can take a look and see what we got here. We'll just drink a beer real quick, and we'll eat something. Let's eat some of these. Okay, so I think that's fully fed. So we got the fully fed bonus. See how it just changed? It went from 15 to 45 HP bonus, as well as +1 strength, and a little bit more disease resist, and similar stuff with fully hydrated. You get an AP regen bonus, 45%, +1 endurance, and a bit more disease resist. Anytime you get more HP is really good, so +1 endurance, I mean, much, but we're definitely going to need it. With that being said, if you're doing this solo, I highly recommend just putting together solo exploration, and that's gonna up my see, my HP is already going up a bit. I'm at 450. Let's go ahead and remove those rads. Let's go ahead and do this. And I highly recommend is using your pet boy to stim pack yourself when necessary. You're gonna a few stim packs for this battle. I'd say at least 30, 40, maybe 50 stim packs, because you're gonna spam them. And the last thing you want to do is be what do you call it? Frugal about your stim packing. You just want to slam them anytime you need them. So, alright, let's go ahead and get battle ready here. So we had, alright, now we have tenderizer back on. Okay. Before we go any further, I'll still explain a bit more. So basically, Party Girl is a definite must for solo melee. And more so than anything else. See, I'll normally chug whiskey, and a lot of people already know, like, when you combine or Party Boy with whiskey, amplifies the effects of the alcohol, correct? This is what you get. Let me show you. So, yeah, 3 times the bonus. So you'll get, not only is it more satisfying drinking and refilling your thirst, hydration bar or whatever, you'll get more strength, but people are not aware that it also the other bonuses on the alcohol as well. So this one normally only gives max HP plus 25. This actually gives 75 with Party Girl. So, and plus, you know, like charisma and a little bit more strength, which is, you know, definitely don't knock it. It's still worthwhile. A little bit more damage is always something. But more so for the max HP bonus. Look at that. It's like almost more than cranberry, well, this item right here. Let's see, oh, I was already there. Okay, so cranberry meatball grinders plus 80. Since we're soloing, that's the most you're going to get from it, unless you use that one magazine that boosts the value of your foods. A little more at max HP out of it. It's not necessary for this fight. If anything, I would just go for more damage. So if you have damage magazines, like damage to robots, or just damage, just in general, I would do that. And then, that's pretty much what I would do. So yeah, this with cranberry meatball grinder, with either this mountain honey or the cranberry moonshine, and you're good to go. You're gonna get at least I think I can get up to about 650 health from this point. So right now I'm at 450. Once I chug all this stuff, you're going to see the results. So let's go ahead and head over to the battle, and you'll get to see what I'm talking about here. Over here, survival tent. Let's get this bad boy started here. Get hopefully some decent loot from this run, but if not, no big deal. Plenty more runs to come. And since I've actually just recently started doing this, I normally you know, I've done this battle before when I wasn't really fully built for this, because most of the stuff, I mean, to be honest, is pretty easy. However, this battle will definitely push it to the limit here, as far as what you should expect from this game. I'm actually kind of hoping that they stay with this formula and add more bosses that are similar in style, because this is actually a pretty fun considering not a whole lot of people really know how to run it correctly. So, let's go ahead and get this started here. As soon as I remove my rads. Let's take a rad diluted just for the hell of it. And let's go ahead and just pop all of our stuff here. So basically, I'm using a rapid fire control. I gotta disengage it. There we go. So, I'll go ahead and need a brain, one of these, more agility. Let's take a look and see what it actually does about that. We'll take the cranberry meatball. Mylark jerky. Oh shit, I did make a mistake, but oh well. We need more energy resist for sure. I'm gonna forego the damage for right now just to expedite this a little bit. But we're definitely gonna regen and max AP. That boosts that a little bit, as well as pretty much will do it for right now. And then see what the total will be before we get in the battle. We're not going to be able to see afterward. So right now I'm at 715 health. That's a lot. And that's Psycho buff I just took, by the way. So let's go ahead and get this battle started. We'll probably end up chugging another Psycho buff and honeymoon shine here. Actually, make sure it's all favorited in my tabs here. Perfect. Okay. I don't know why Radaway is on my list here. Take that off. Now, that should be much better. Yes. Okay. Oh, one more quick check. Always make sure you're ready to go. And it looks like it is. So, alright. Let's get this started. Unlock the recall system. Use the card.
Alright.
Oh,
listen up, agents.
one big mistake I forgot to mention, and
That means
that's
unfinished business for you.
it's gonna be over here.
That'll sit well with
Shit.
me.
One thing I forgot is the fact that I do have one piece of troubleshooting, which is all that's necessary. Once you get to like 700 health and the stats that I'm at currently, I have 500 defense, 485 and resist. This is plenty, but you do need at least one piece of troubleshooting on this to make your life a little bit easier.
That means you're full of juice.
So let's go and
Juice that
find it
pumps
real
from
quick.
you right into that robot shield.
There it is.
You
Plus
need
one
all
strength.
three active to down it.
It's minus 15%
Hope you
damage
feel
from
better than I
robots,
did.
and it's Sentinel, so that's a really good piece right there. We'll go ahead and slap it on. Boop. And we're going into battle. In fact, let's just check our stats one more time. Perfect. Wait a second. Could have sworn I actually had more, rag stag, huh? Could have sworn I actually had more energy resist than that, but oh well. So let's go ahead and get it started here. Robots on the way. By the way, we are using what you call it, a vampire weapon for this. I'm using these Mole Miner Gauntlet. I would normally be using a Buzz Blade if this was a regular boss like Earl or I forget which else. Let's go ahead and just take another Psycho buff. Start killing some of these guys. Oh, the thing I forgot to mention is using this stuff here. We're going to use unarmed melee. Unarmed melee bobblehead to speed it up a little bit. bobbleheads are not necessarily 100% necessary, but definitely going to need that one piece, at least one piece of troubleshooting with the stats that I have. Oh, there we go. See, there's... Got all these robots, yeah. Last thing you want is these little ballistic jetsies over there attacking you the whole time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this started here. Come on. There we go. And do that. Start this one up. Go ahead and run over this way here. And see what's going here. And as well as that. Holy moly, that was a deadly burst of energy right there. Alright, let's go to work, guys. Let's go to work. I might have to kill this annoying ass robot right here. Well, mostly speaking of that. Why am I not hearing the ricochet thing? I hope I didn't mess up and not take it off here. Knowing me, that's probably what I did. We're doing really good though, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this battle here. Couldn't believe I almost died initially though, from that I-beam. That was pretty wild. Power attack. Show him the business. He's almost dead. Yeah, he's dead. Excellent. So that's pretty much how you're doing right there. Let's go ahead and just take a look at my stats just one last time. Yeah, 715 health. That's a lot of... You see, he almost killed me that first burst. Look at this gentleman over here. He's waiting his turn to get pummeled. Sweet. So with that being said, it's all done, dealio. That's how you should do it. You'll get should get at least 715 health or more. I mean, if you know any ways to get your health any higher than that, shit, let me know, because I would love to know about that. Might not be possible with carnivore. Maybe it's more possible with herbivore. But yeah, with that being said, that's a pretty successful run right there. say some leftover robots too. I doubt there's any more loot to speak of. That be rare, but we'll take everything we can. Oh, hey, another robot. There we go. Take all that loot. Oh, okay. Well, let's go in this post for a picture real quick. So I hope this really helps you out, you know, like as far as if you're interested in soloing it with melee, that's the build I highly recommend. Of course, for gives you a nice mix of damage and survival. Just what you need for fighting this imposter Sheepsquatch. So hopefully some more bosses will pop up. You'll see another tutorial on how to do it real proper without having to go an excessive route to accomplish a means to an end, you know. So I'll see you next time. Take care.